The system we have now might work for the powerful and well-connected interests that have run Washington for far too long, but I don't. It's also a budget that begins to make the hard choices that we've avoided for far too long. A strategy that cuts where we must and invests where we. Thus far, the strain in this country that has infected people in at least 19 states has not been as potent or as deadly. But these trends are far from. I've always believed that it is better to talk than not to talk, that it's far more productive to reach over a divide than to shake your fists across it. This is not only a time for celebration, it's also a time to reflect on what this holiday is all about, to pay tribute to our fallen heroes, and to remember the servicemen and women who cannot be with us this year because they are standing post far from home, in Iraq, Afghanistan, and around the world. One fellow judge on her court, appointed by Ronald Reagan, said recently, "I don't think I'd go as far as to classify her in one camp or another." Now, some argue that these changes, and the many others we've called for, go too far, and our economy and our nation itself are endangered by festering problems we've kicked down the road for far too long: spiraling healthcare costs, inadequate schools, and a dependence on foreign oil. It won't be easy, and there will continue to be those who argue that we have to put off hard decisions that we have already deferred for far too long. We receive our monthly job report next week. It's likely to show that we are continuing to lose far too many jobs in this country. As far as we learned that we lost 247,000 jobs in July, some 200,000 fewer jobs than we lost in June, and far fewer than the nearly 700,000 a month we were losing at the beginning of the year. Our work is far from over. We called on members of both parties to seize this opportunity to finally confront a problem that has plagued us for far too long. That is, stakes are far too high. An American far from home. Adults can send a care package or a prepaid. So far, though, they have ferociously fought financial reform.